no stumble. I take all proof, magic. Watch me shoot through the traffic. Footwork fantastic. Got it in every facet. Treat your pocket like plastic. Here come the blitz, pass it. Got it on smash. Put in the gas. I will not crash. Honey y'all dash. Honey y'all dash. Honey y'all dash. Honey y'all dash. Honey y'all dash.
Yellow! That's all, lady! Person! Yellow! 180! Hey, let's go! Person!
Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no loss.
Yellow!
Better call back up. I'm running in down the finish.
Person!
I don't play, get down and get it. Talk about that, go slide with it. Don't see me now, on God, I'm lit it. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash.
Yellow! Person!
Play the killing and did it again. With the intent on down the win. I can't feel bad about it. No, you sad about it. No, you sad about it.
I don't need to. Hey, yellow, hey, go gun. That's your wallet.
I'm in the
Person!
brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears and problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got.
Yellow!
It take a week to
Person!
count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we packed up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Down from laughter. When they come to handles, never had one.
Yellow!
With a bad one. Made the middle today and they my last one.
Oh, I had to get back up.
Person!
I can't take no loss. You better call back up. I'm running in down the finish. I don't play, get down and get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, I'm glad I'm lit it. I know that you tryna go big. Run up the cash, you love to spend. Made it killing and did it again. With the intent, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. Know you sad about it.
Person!
I'm moving too fast, I can't stop. Wiping it down, the paint hot. Left hand on the wheel. I'm closing the top of the raindrop. I'm
Yellow!
keeping the game in the
Person!
headlock. Know they running my dreadlock in the end zone with the man dot. One phone call, get it dead stop. I feel like I own this.
Yellow!
Say one thing, just
Person!
give me a reason. Know you're mad, I'm undefeated. Top dog, making it even. I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no loss.
Yellow!
You
That's
better
your
call back
wallet.
up. I'm running in down the finish. I don't play, get down and get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm lit it. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the
Yellow!
cash, you love to
That's your
spend.
wallet.
Made it kill it and did it again. With the intent, I'm down to win.
Person!
Can't feel bad about it. Know you sad about it.
Sad about it, no sad about it.
It's lonely on top of the throne. I am a king of the pawn. Hop on a jet across the globe. I guess the road is my home and there's so many miracles burning my dome and like turbulent air. I'm switching these flows. If you look at my neck, boy, I'm letting it snow. I'm sturdy as hell, it's a vessel alone. They showing me love in my city. Gangs and hippies. Women like Nick, you know what I'm about. I'm not the stereotypes. They do not fit me. I'm bigger than life. Gave everyone jobs. I'm not a guard. Go hard with a squad. I'm playing my part, but I'm LeBron. Wings of the team, I feel Jackson and hard. The homie calling from a cell. A couple of homies be making it. I just want all of them dudes to the well. Not worry about taking a couple of L's. Don't sin for me, just win for me. Don't kill for me, just live for me. Keep it real for me. We eat together, leave the bill for me like. Hand on my heart, I give it all I got. Walk the walk and talk the talk. Take it higher, that's a God. Hand on my heart, no, I give it all I got. Walk the walk, talk the talk. Take it higher, that's a God. Never stopping, that's a must. Always winning, never lost. GPS, I never lost. GPS, I never lost. Who do it better than me? Yeah. Vision on 2020. Yeah. VVS, Clippity. Yeah. Determination, laser focus. Banging on they door, they taking notice. Taking notice. Determination. concentration, laser focus. Banging on they though they taking notice.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body.
Tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me what you wanna give. How much blood would you bleed? I'ma tell you I'm a misconceiver. I'm a believer. Someone better kick my fever. Tell me it's 100 degrees underneath my whole flesh. Everyone tells me it's a bit of a mess. I'ma tell the risk I was never at the end. I would never get the off my chest though. I'm forgetful. Someone better tell me I was always on the edge. Overstay your bearings, I would never underestimate. Oh, barely, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Oh, barely, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Take your eyes off me, don't want to see me when I'm
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Gets this one to Hill. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Mahomes going to throw. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Single receiver. Hey,
Here's the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. And it's complete to Kelce. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on fourth, eluding the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with McCoy. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
Alpha.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down.
That's good.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Right off the bat, they start with a very solid, methodical 10-play drive.
And you know me, I tend to look at things from the defensive side. They're coming off the field gassed right away. We're in the first drive of the game. So it's not just what happened, but think of the emotion you carry into a game, then double it with getting a 10-play drive put on you and points scored. They're pretty tired right now.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ringo.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Mahomes now to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 3.
Hey, man. Watch the boot. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Mike, 53.
Hey, Ripley.
Mike.
Check the outs.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Got some room at the 30, and he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And finally, down at the 41-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. The first carry now. This is Williams. Chris Jones on the stop. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City 1st down.
Let's go.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Throwing on 2nd down. Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Dad, go now. Let's go. Hey, we got
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 34-yard line. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Now on 2nd and 13. Mahomes nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. He finds Robinson. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
Yellow.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. They doing that?
You did great.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Well, CD, with the end of the season comes the announcement of the All-Pro team, and everybody was like, wait a second, Christian McCaffrey's listed twice. Is that a mistake? No, he got it both at running back and flex. Pretty impressive.
Very impressive, because I think a lot of people thought that if you have a running back and a flex position, that maybe Christian McCaffrey would go into the flex because he catches the ball so well. And you would go ahead and elevate the big guy out of Tennessee, Derrick Henry, to the All-Pro running back. Henry ends up being a second-team guy, but McCaffrey deserves being first-team running back as well as first-team flex. He had a tremendous, spectacular year.
And as you might imagine, Baltimore leads the way. 5 players named to the All-Pro selection. Of course, leading the way for them, the quarterback Lamar Jackson.
Yes, and rightly so. And I fully expect him to be named the MVP when we get to NFL honors right before the Super Bowl. He's going to sweep all of those, and he deserves it. Carried that team throughout the season and got better in their bigger games.
It's Hill, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10. And he's 8 for 8 now, throwing the ball to start the game. Now here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete here. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Mahomes, he's going to take off with it. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. Flushed out right. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The tight end Kelsey was the intended target, and it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Easy.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike.
Now Mahomes, escaping the pressure right, completes it to Hardman. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down.
It's just me. It's just me and you.
Mahomes to throw once more. The quick slant caught. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. This is fielded at the goal line. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Here's Mahomes to throw. That one complete to Hill. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's a gain of 34. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. He's got it to Williams. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Like a freight train there, Derek Nottie with a sack. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. He's got his man. It's Williams. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. From 19 yards away, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. And going deep into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football. The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. That 1st down completion only netted them 3. 2nd and 7.
53, Mike.
Throwing now is Mahomes. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Kelsey, the intended receiver there. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
Steps away to his left. He'll run it. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And he'll go down, but not before getting this is inside the 30. 25 yards there on the catch and run. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 26-yard line. Flush to his right. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. Now the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. It's Kelsey on the ground. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. We're back now in KC. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now McCoy. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They go play fake. Mahomes. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. And he's such a talented tight end, just creates nightmarish-type matchups on the other side.
He's so good that when we say tight end, we're almost damning him with faint praise, aren't we? Because he can do it all. He's as good as any receiver in the NFL.
Well, that's the deal. He's a wide receiver, just in a bigger body.
Bigger body, a matchup nightmare, and who's going to cover him? When I sit in the film session, I just look at the coach and say, really? Really? You going to yell at me? You go cover him.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 75 yards. As they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. A very important extra point there, up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Now a first down carry here for McCoy. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. On play action, it's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. And McCoy is going to be stopped up short. He didn't get it. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Hey, 57.
Charlie, 5-4. Mike 5-4. Hey, get in the weight room.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Watch a slant, watch a slant. Watch a slant, watch a slant. 54.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. And, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. A nice burst there as he'll get about 7 that time on the 1st down run. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Again, it's Williams. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now Mahomes. And it's complete to Kelsey. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here. Over 20 yards.
They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all play 15. Box try. 53. Check 53.
On 1st down, it's Williams. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Check right. Check 52. Shit.
They run it again with Williams. There he goes right side. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Damian Williams with time running out. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. 1 possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's...
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
right mind. I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind. 5 days straight, no rest, oh well. I don't need no scale. I've been on my, I don't need no help. Always getting money, rain, snow, sleet, every day I work my thumb. I don't get to take off. A hater get up. I'm ready like lift off. I never been nowhere, but I'm ready to stay gone. Nothing ever lasts long. I'm always beating the odds. Taking all these trips, I had to go and get a passport. I'm just trying to live. I don't know what these mad for. I just signed a deal and got a really big bag for it. Still at your mama crib and getting money, you gotta ask for it. I'm tired of complaining. I gotta bitch change my situation. Looking at the view outside, I thought I would never make it. Every day these take, but that don't stop the money making. If you want it, go and take it. Ain't no point in hesitating. I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind. I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind.
It's lonely on top of the throne. I am a king of the pawn. Hop on a jet across the globe. I guess the world is my home and there's so many milk. Bird in my dome and like turbulent air. I'm switching these flows. If you look at my neck, boy, I'm letting it snow. I'm sturdy as hell as a vessel alone. They showing me love in my city. Gangs and hippies. Women like Nick, you know what I'm about. I'm not this stereotype.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room, and we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Mike,
Hey, kill! 47!
A first down throw for Prescott. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. Dak dropping this one off for Zeke.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Looking to throw again on second down. Prescott nowhere to escape, and he goes down. D Ford. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop it.
We go 47.
3rd and long for Prescott. Looking deep downfield. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll start the drive here with an end around. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling, usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Right back to Coleman here on first down. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Here we go, here we go. Wait, 80!
Single, single. Motion, motion. Watch 10, watch 10.
You gonna get this boy?
Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. They'll set up a screen for Breida. That's good for 28 yards.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield, a really nice pickup.
Man, I got you. Man.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. It's caught by Coleman. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll bring up a second and goal.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180! Hey, come on, come on, come on.
Showing it, showing it.
On second down, it's Coleman. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. They call that a loss of 6 yards.
Here we go, here we go.
And it's third down now. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17, following the 2 negative plays.
Hey, gun, gun.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. That's caught. It's Coleman. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
Well, that's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through, and the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage, because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. D. Ford picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Prescott from the gun on 3rd. And that is incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender is making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And that kick will go out of bounds right at the 20-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the three-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
Toe bashed it.
that. Super toe.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
12. Get hot.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo. Got him in. He finds Sanders. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Garoppolo on the draw to Coleman. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
65. 21.
On 2nd and 12, Garoppolo. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. First down San Francisco to pick up 14 yards. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 right at the 40.
11. Hey, Delta. 12.
Now a play fake. Garoppolo. Got the connection here to Bourne. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Hey, come on. 2.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, 33 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. What a great weapon. So often, such a big mismatch.
And there's no route he can't run. You name it, he's going to do it, and he's a matchup nightmare for the defense. No matter who they put on him, he's going to win the battle.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of his first half of action. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker Fred Warner right there on the coverage.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense. One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And it is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Tevin Coleman, 30 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Prescott from the gun. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
It's 2nd down.
Now Prescott. And he's going to go down again. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys. After the sack, it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Count. 47.
On 4th, they do snap it to Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes.